We're in the middle of a trial and I am guilty because I needed to sleep. I have so many sympathy. Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man?
For serious?
Which one of them did it?
For serious, man?
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Are you kidding me? Why would we let luck decide in a game of life or death? Hero, why are you still alive?
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
I was talking to one of my friends who recently beat this game, and he mentioned that there was one character who didn't understand how they stayed alive through the whole game, and I just immediately said, Hero? Hero? Because of course it's Hero. How the frick is he still alive?
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
Honestly, he's just gotten lucky that, nobody's decided to make him one of their random victims.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Surprised you looked at the file.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway! So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Uh-oh, more...
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Uh-oh, more incriminating evidence.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
I didn't murder anyone, no one didn't murder anyone, and I wasn't busy, got so much happened, he killed someone. This guy's dead body, exposed body, and now exploded body, and now right.
The knife we...
Upper half burned beyond recognition. Upper half soaked wet. The debris from the bomb. Yeah. Okay, and then... Disguised dead body. Murder took place before the sprinklers turned on. The subsequent company body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
What if I
Well,
have to shoot
getting
my own
stabbed is what killed her, right?
Uh,
So there's no question.
That's very much a statement of the question. Does the Monokuma file actually say that? Yeah, Murder took place before the sprinklers turned on. The suspect covered the body with a tarp. Murder from getting wet. Later, when they removed the tarp. See, I don't have any directly counter.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Stab.
Horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that one location on the body after. The body. Oh, they were already dead.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I have that automatic?
Well, getting stabbed is what
For
No,
once,
that's wrong.
for once, one of the trial discussion segments has a statement that is really obviously like the
Wait,
type of
hold
thing
on.
you could press something.
The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Usually figuring out where to press is half the battle, but there it was easy. Like a statement like that, a sort of questioning statement like that is like key, obvious, present stuff on it kind of thing. I've played enough Ace Attorney.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
lies! We never talked about what
Lies!
killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
I just provided a counter.
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Why would I do that? Wait, no.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh, okay. That was right. Good. I was actually trying to read the file, so I pressed enter, but that presents it, so...
Oh yeah, it sure
I don't
did.
know how to read it.
Totally forgot about that.
But, doesn't matter.
Then the knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Camouflage is a weird word. Spelling is very odd.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Wow.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Shut up, hero.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Tina, you're not dumb. You're just like normal intelligence.
Go ahead,
Hero
Makoto.
is dumb.
Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Wait, what am I supposed to be telling her? Oh, yeah.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
Don't act like
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was...
dead for last. Happens several days. Then anyway.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
But isn't that just literally stating,
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when...
And it wasn't me because of the knife. And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file...
yeah, it's just the head. Why would
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file... That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah. She was already told...
And it wasn't me because of the... And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the... That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. And then there...
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be it!
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I don't understand. The only piece of evidence I have is the Monokuma file, and they literally just restate everything that's in the Monokuma file for the trial. I don't
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
thick as a metal pipe is important. That's the only piece of information they didn't already say.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
Oh, wait, maybe I shoot this as the thing is
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet...
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Shoot the fatal, what the fatal injury was at the
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
The whole shooting other statements at other statements are, like, it's kind of confusing to me, because they really have that piece of
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
I don't know if we can say that.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
The Minecraft pickaxe!
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
Wow.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
They hit him with the pipe handle end, not the pickaxe end. Or am I being as dumb as Hero right now?
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Shut up.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
We do not have time for this. Wait.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
I feel like Toko's become more aligned with her Genocide Jack self. Like, here she is, not as Genocide Jack, just threatening people.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Master!
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
My favorite
Surely you've
character.
deduced the real murder weapon?
What? So it's not the pickaxe. Okay. Arrows. That's the only thing.
I got it!
An actual weapon.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Finds arrows. Uses arrows to bash a person on the back of the head rather than shooting them. Hello?
Arrow. That's what the Cobra attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
I mean,
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no...
I'm not backtalking anything.
Skipping the text.
I'm just...
I don't blame Hina for doubting it. That's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. From now on, can I just skip anything Toko says? None of it is going to be useful.
The titanium arrow.
Bloody duct tape.
It was in the dojo locker, right?
I mean, Kyoko's thing.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Oh, I know.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
You have no right! Ah! They used all 10
The titanium arrow.
They taped them together, right?
It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound too...
Well, Cousin, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
What? Oh. I thought they taped the arrows together. I mean, maybe they want me to present the tape.
The titanium arrow.
The arrows together.
It was in the dojo locker.
I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound...
Well, it said the weapon must have been... It seems like an arrow would...
Boom, baby!
No!
Boom, baby!
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
I'm gonna leave it on auto so I can take a shot.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
Oh, yes!
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Okay.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach...
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
I'm speeding through Toko text.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
That recording.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
Oh, shut up.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have that
I got it!
Got it!
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
I really don't think it was Kyoko. But I also don't know who else.
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
I had an initial theory that was like brought in the scope to like accuse that it was like old loot from several days ago, but this game like kind of shot that down. So I don't
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
hot.
What?
She was protecting me. Does that mean she... Does she like me? Protecting me from Mask Boy. Could that be when... when the murder happened?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Wait, what?
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Wait, what?
I should know?
You should know better than anyone. What does that mean? See,
Those words.
because, if it's Mia playing more than any other case before, I have no freaking idea. Okay. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes. 7:30. They go to the dining hall. 7:30 to 9 a.m. Makoto goes to the gym. 9 a.m. Makoto finds the body. That much. Those words you spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
Just the theory.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
That was a lot of statements on one slide. I'm very lost.
Those words you just spoke. What do you...
I don't get how this piece of evidence relates at all. Maybe this is one of those, maybe this is one of those precious statements.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
No. I mean, the game kind of spells it out for you right here. But that's one thing that's kind of weird is, like, after testimony, this game just, like, always just, like, spells everything out for you. Phoenix writes a lot more,
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Go!
No, he's wrong.
No, that's wrong! No, you're wrong.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Wait, what? Wait, okay, is the clear and obvious lie that she has, like, the master key to everything, so she should have been able to get in anyway? If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this story will stay hidden forever. Why? I can't do that. This is a trap, the master translation. What? I'm so confused. What should I do? What should I do? The masterminds a trap? The victim was Makuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's a lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Because he's the only one who knows about her master key. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, and if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether to I'm running away! Why is that an option? Made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. No way she can kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that the mastermind.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
Shut up!
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
Frick off!
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
This case is going in circles. Like,
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
He's never given us a time, though. Monokuma, what are you hiding?
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Wait, what? I got an A. But
Now, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
this isn't good. Monokuma phone. Hello? What? I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, that's not true. None of this makes sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense!
Shing!
It's the same as always. Just like all the other trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills,
Compounding
kills!
positivity, thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Yo,
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
what the hell is going on? Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
executed. After school lesson. Why am I turning purple? What is going on? I'm gonna die. Hero? What? Was that Chihiro? I could have sworn Chihiro just popped up on Monokuma's like screen. And then but then the conveyor belt went like normal and I fell and I died. Or something.
What?
Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be. Oh my god, it was Chihiro. Oh wait, I didn't get crushed, I just fell. What happened?
This is...
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it, that now. I don't believe this!
It would seem...
Finally made it. Calculation. No. This calculation is very big.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an inch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so... Maybe I didn't smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again! To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world! Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the master.
What did you say?
So...
Stands very still. The frick? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Wait, what? Hope's Peak Academy brings the top students from every field imaginable. Government-funded school. What is happening? Are we going back to the beginning? What? Built to raise hope, which is why Hope's Peak is a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, what is happening? Standing there at the gate of the... What? Wait, what? No. Hello? What? Where am I? What the heck is going on? Yeah. Finally. I can finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, in the next episode, we'll figure out what the frick